I would say 80% of us women don't play with our handbag. Be it a purse, we don't play with it. And when we go out with our bags, we make sure that we hold our bags very close to ourselves. We have so many stuff inside, not just like most people think lipstick, not just lipstick. We've got private stuff in there. I don't want anyone seeing, and we don't want anyone snatching our bags. And you have basically seen women online who run after a thief, literally, just because he snatched their bag. But my question today is, if you are that protective about your bag, why are you not that protective about your heart? If you know what I mean. Now, this video is for somebody who is in love. You know, I love the fact that so many women can say to themselves, I'm in love, or I want to find love, or I love my partner. And I want to ask you today, are you sure you are in love or you are in lust? And another question I want to ask is he in love with you, or you are the one that is in love with him? Now, let's talk about protecting your heart. Like I said, we hold on to our bags, we hold on to our purse, but so many women do not know how to protect their heart from men who do not value you, men who do not care about your feelings, men who just want to be with you because they have interior motives. There are so many women who cannot read the room. And I want to say to you, sis, listen, sis, why do you stay in a relationship when a man doesn't want you? Why would you be with somebody that doesn't want to be with you? Why would you continue to stay in a relationship? You guys don't have kids? I'm talking about relationship where there are kids, because when there are kids in a relationship, it becomes really difficult. I'm not talking about that kind of relationship. And even if you are in a relationship where you have kids, you can leave as well, but I don't want to speak on that. I want to talk about you, my sisters, who are just in a relationship and you don't have kids with this man. Why would you stay with somebody that doesn't care about you? Why would you give your heart and continue to give your space, your time, your emotions to somebody that doesn't care about you? And I want you to sit down and ask yourself, get your pen, get your notebook, and just ask yourself this question: how did I get here? How did I let myself go? Because sometimes you might say that I am in love, and the truth is lust. Now, can you really tell the difference between love and lust? Can you? I've been there. I've been in lust, thinking I was in love. I've been in a relationship where I thought he loved me, but now looking back, they didn't. I was the one that was in love. They didn't care about me like that. And I'm asking you today, do you really know the difference between love and lust? And I'll give you a few differences. Love gives, lust takes. Love is easily satisfied. You don't have to stress. You don't have to look your total best to impress somebody that really loves you. Just the way you are is enough. And if he feels like you need to be better, he will encourage you, he will support you, and you guys will do it together. Lust is never satisfied. They will speak down on you, on how you've added weight. They will speak down on your clothes. They will speak down on your hair. They will speak down on your attitude. They will speak down on your cooking skills. They are never satisfied. Even the way you greet the neighbors, they will speak down on it. Or I will say fault in everything that you do. Darling, that is lust. Love grows. Love is not just about being with somebody and having sex and making love. When you love somebody, you just want to be around them. He just wants to be around you. without having sex with you. You can be in the house 2-3 days without having sex. Just talking, just being around each other is just enough. Lust dies. After sex, after a while, he's rushed you. Oh, how are you this morning? He's calling you morning, afternoon, evening. And you think he loves you. That's lust. And after you've had sex a couple of times, now he has spoken to your spirit. Now you are in love with him. Now he's falling out of lust with you. And now he's all of a sudden he's very busy. So lust rushes in and rushes out. Love serves. Lust demands. He demands your time. He demands your energy. They are manipulative. They are narcissistic in everything that they do. That is lust. Love appreciates. It grows. It appreciates every little thing. Your time, your effort, and everything. Love depreciates. Lust depreciates. After a while, it just phases out. And you'll be like, okay, you used to call me every morning before I go to work. You used to call me every afternoon during lunchtime. You start complaining. When you find yourself in that kind of situation, girl, just know it is time for you to leave. The one thing I think every woman should have is the ability to say goodbye. Because when you don't have that gift of goodbye, you don't know when to say goodbye. That is when you stay in a relationship and it goes from this lost to see finish. You know, when somebody just look at you and you mean nothing to them and they treat you like trash, it means you're overstayed your welcome. You should be able to know that this is the time to leave. Don't let it get to that stage. Don't let it. If you guys, for whatever reason, you had sex together, you spent some time with him in his house, and you feel like things are getting a bit funny, you know, the attention you are getting from him is no longer there, he's acting busy, don't call him anymore. How is that hard? Don't call him anymore. You're calling this guy, you call him like 5 times, he picks like once, it takes forever to return your call. Why do you keep calling him? Common sense. And this thing is this thing is not just limited to age, because you see women or ladies who are in their 30s still doing the same thing. This is the same thing you did in your 20s, and the result was you never got anyone to commit to you. You never got anyone to give you the ring. And now you are in your 30s, pushing towards your late 30s, even your 40s. You know what I'm saying? And you are still repeating the same thing without getting the result that you want. That is basically foolishness. You stay in a relationship with men. You allow them speak to your heart. You allow their words sing to you. You fall in love with them and you start to pursue a man. And you call him and you call him. And this man, after a while, they don't care about you. And you still pursue and you still pursue. Girl, why? If it doesn't pick your call, it doesn't want you. It doesn't want to be with you like that anymore. Just move. Because sometimes you might think that you are in love, but is he in love with you? Oh, I love my boyfriend. Oh, I love my man. Does he love you? Is he with you because you give him money, because he feels like he can borrow money from you? Is he with you because he feels like he can have sex whenever he wants to? Is he with you because you are just easy? Because these are some of the things that you need to break down in your relationship. Does he pursue you? Does he call you? Does he appreciate you? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he needs to remember your birthday every time. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's some little things that some women hold on to, which doesn't really matter. That's not the issue. Life happens. People forget people's birthday. People forget anniversary. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is, does he care about you, your life? Does he care about your struggles, about your happiness? Does he appreciate every single thing about you? You have to know these things. You have to sit down and ask yourself, does he care about me? Is it just me that is in love, or he that is in love? I have seen ladies who drive Mercedes and they own the Mercedes, but it's their boyfriend that drives the car. You understand what I'm saying? So he drops her at work, goes home, and come pick her up from work. Girl, I'm not saying these things don't happen genuinely, but girl, you understand, girl. You understand? There's some things I'm not going to say because this video is not about that. But I'm going to tell you this. Does he love you? Or do you love him? You know what I'm saying? Because as a woman, women are created to love with a deep capacity. We just love. But be careful. Because you cannot afford and continue to throw your heart towards men that do not care about you. You have to be able to know that this man loves me. So I'm speaking to you now. I know you are in love, but does he love you? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. I want to hear about your comment in the comment section. Speak to me, girl. Let's talk.